I am so excited to introduce our first guest of the night because she is the star of Bravo's hit scripted series, Odd Mom Out. You guys, if you have not seen this show yet, you are missing out on a ton of laughs. Yeah. Case in point, watch this clip.
Did somebody cross the picket line?
Yeah, your husband. I heard he took my elevator.
Oh, right. That's only because he has mommy issues. No, guys. I'm with you. I live in a walk-up, okay? My front door is like a collage of UPS post-its. I know what it feels like to be disrespected and misunderstood. Here, have a baguette. Take some bread, please. She is a gluten phobe. She doesn't want it. I think it's sourdough. Cell, they're all yours. Here, and you know what? Take the peonies. She doesn't want them because they're not sorbet.
Thank you.
Please welcome the amazing Jill Kargman.
Hey! You guys are drunk.
Oh, look at you, lady.
You're like supermodel.
Oh, get over here.
You are amazing. I'm Orca next to you.
I mean, you have kept me glued to my couch in
gosh.
tears of laughter. I mean, I know today I'm crying tears of emotion, but tears
Congratulations.
of laughter. Thank you. And to you, Odd Mom Out is like by far one of the best things on TV right now.
Thank you. That's so nice.
So funny because so many of our Style Code Live staff members have been just like raving about this show. So it's like full circle that we get to have you
here. It means so much because you're everyone's fetus is here, so it's great. I'm like the crypt keeper of the studio. I'm like a walker with tennis balls at the bottom.
Get out of here, little lady. Okay, but her show, guys, Odd Mom Out. It's hilarious. She's like this goth hipster mom version of Carrie Bradshaw with 3 kids. Yep. And her show really celebrates not fitting in and being an individual. So what was really like your aha moment to lead you to create this series?
I mean, it started as a book, Momzilla's, and the kind of catalyst was a baby class I took my now 13-year-old to when she was shitting in her Huggies. She was running around and the teacher said, "Okay, kids, let's sit down in a circle." And everyone sat down cross-legged. And I said, "Sadie, honey, come sit down Indian style." And all these moms were like, and they all were kind of whispering and pointing at me. And I said, "What? Sorry." And I felt like it was middle school again. You know, and I was 28 and I had no friends with kids except Alexis, who's here. And one of them said, "That's really not PC. You don't say Indian style, you have to say crisscross applesauce." And I was crying in the bathroom because I felt like I didn't get a memo about it. And
like
I was
a Mean Girl
I don't know,
moment
that's what I said in the 70s. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend. How?
Oh my goodness.
So I just felt horrible. And I came home and told my husband. And then we went to the Natural History Museum the next day and we saw all the dioramas. And he's like, "Look, sweetie, the Native Americans are sitting crisscross applesauce." But I realized at that moment, if I didn't laugh about it, I would cry in bathrooms.
Totally. Yes.
And then in nursery school, 2 years later, my daughter said, "Mom, why are you the only mom at pickup without red bottoms on your shoes?"
Red bottoms meaning
Louboutin. And and I was like, should I be horrified or weirdly proud that she's observant? But I was like, oh, mommy doesn't spend 12 hundo on hooves.
Yeah, right.
Because the storyline takes place, for those of you that don't live in New York City, it takes place in the Upper East Side, which is known as a very posh.
Yeah.
Well, you call it Botox Alley.
Yeah, Botox Alley. I live in the southeast corner of it, so I'm more Dorito.
Yeah, explain what Dorito is.
Down under Roosevelt Island tram overpass.
The lingo here.
We like to shorten names here in Manhattan.
It's the new neighborhood. You heard it here first.
You also call it Noblo, which is
north of Bloomingdale's.
Love that.
That's genius.
So, what's really great is that you've taken all of these real life experiences and turned them into a series which reflects your life and sort of makes fun of it, but never in a very mean way. And you are the creator, the executive producer, the writer, the star. I mean, you're really lazy, Jill. I don't know how to tell you this. But you also are your own stylist, right?
Yes, I have. In the pilot, I did all my costumes, and sort of the others too. And then Stacy Greenbaum, who's the costume designer for Broad City, is amazing, and she kind of supplements. But I would say most of it is my own clothes, and then she just gets me, and she can supplement with Urban Outfitters or any H&M, Amazon, anything. She really likes the high-low marriage, and then she of course does all of Abby's amazing wardrobe.
Oh, Abby's so
Brooke Von
funny.
Weber, Abby Elliott.
I mean, her charity Nacho, New Yorkers Against Childhood Obesity, amazing. Come on.
Good.
Okay, so let's move on to the fashion front and your own personal life as well. We kind of touched on it a bit, but people on our chat, so we've got fans and our decoders weighing in asking, where are your shoes from?
Oh, my shoes are Alexander McQueen. Can they see?
Wow,
I'm not
look at
that
that.
Rio de Janeiro, everybody.
That
Rhythmic
is a
gymnast.
ladylike shot right there.
I'm the least ladylike biatch you'll ever meet. I got them in Alexander McQueen like 2 years ago, and I'm still wearing them all the time.
They're an investment piece for you.
Quote unquote investment piece.
Yeah, that's
And
what we
your
like to call
crown
it.
as well. The barbed wire is incredible.
This is one of my best friends got it for me. It's from Bergdorf's. It's leather. It's
so
cool.
cool.
I like things that are kind of naughty and nice.
I like you.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
like you.
leather and lace.
Yeah.
I like that kind of juxtaposition.
Nice.
Well, let's talk about your dad,
I
right?
mean, on the fashion front, your dad was the former president of Chanel.
Yeah.
So this gal, she grew up front row at Chanel shows with
like
your stylish
sixth
mom.
row.
I mean, look at that. Oh,
6 rows.
so shabby.
You know what? I never got to wear Chanel. Like, my parents absolutely would not give me a Chanel bag. And
Really?
some of the like spoiled brats that we grew up with had Sweet 16 Chanel bags. And I was like, everyone has one but me, and you work here. And they're like, who cares? They're going to have nothing to look forward to. And
you
you're
got-
not getting a Chanel bag.
Well, I think that's a good lesson.
Yeah,
I feel like
it
but
is.
you
And
got yours.
Eventually.
When I was 27,
Yes.
my friend, who's sort of like my fairy godmother, Frances Stein, for my wedding, these were all white.
Yeah, and you dyed them black.
And I dyed them black. She made these for me for my wedding, and they were white, and they all have this little gem. Sadly, I can't use because it can't fit an iPhone. But it's like a little gem, little nugget. with
One
my
day it will fit an iPhone
initials.
again, though. I really believe that those are
They're
going to
gonna
get smaller
shrink, they're
again,
gonna get-
and one day this will
But
be good
this one
again.
is the one that I picked. She said, I want you to have a choice. So I wore this one. It was white, all white satin, and then
so incredible.
No,
What a
it's
great
black.
way to like extend the use to after your wedding day.
yeah.
you
And then
know?
my daughters, Sadie and Ivy, can wear it, or Fletch's wife, whoever she
Exactly.
is.
And then let's
So
talk
cool.
more about your wedding, because Karl Lagerfeld himself designed your wedding gown. We have a sketch of it. Let's have a look.
Mind
You know what?
blown.
I feel like everyone at the time was doing strapless, and I think he probably thought I was super weird because I was like, I want long sleeves, high neck, no, I don't want to be a cleavage bride.
But look at you and your hubby. You look so ridiculously happy, and you look
that-
so beautiful
We are
in
like
that dress.
crypt keepers now.
No.
He looks
Oh,
like a baby. It's crazy.
So I feel like we know your style,
Yeah.
but let's talk about beauty for a minute. You believe in the valor of pallor. So what exactly do you mean by that?
Well, I had skin cancer when I was 11.
11.
Yeah, and then again at 34. Really, I had the kind Bob Marley died of. It's called amelanotic melanoma, and it actually is like where the sun don't shine. Mine was right here. I had to get the
Really?
lymph nodes out of my vag. It was a shit show.
But so that's
and
a
Bob
real
Marley
wake-up call,
died.
though.
Yeah, so I don't go in the sun at all, and I kind of believe that like the only sunblock that works is a building.
A building.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
you're like a ninja on the beach, and you're
Yeah.
always in the shadows like a CIA agent.
I am total ninja. It's like Greta Garbo hats and glasses and like swathed and everything. I have really low blood pressure, so I'm always cold anyway. So
Okay.
it's not like I'm schwitzing my balls off. Right?
But you made it your trademark as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I kind of own it. I think you have to like own who you are.
Yeah.
And especially when I first got the show, they're like, bronzer. We need to put bronzer because most people want to look like
do
you
love a
guys,
good bronzer,
And
clearly.
so I think they were like, they don't really give people like TV shows who look cadaver chic, as I call it.
But girl, you are
chic.
rocking the cadaver
Yeah, I
chic.
feel like I'm gonna just embrace it and
Yeah.
just try to accept my morticianess.
Well,
I
it
love,
works
I love
well.
all your cemetery references, like you call the cemetery the worm buffet. You make
yeah.
a lot of references that I love because I have a very dark sense of humor,
Yeah, I'm
as we all
pretty
know
morbid.
here. So I feel like you're kind of my soulmate.
I like it. I think it's very life affirming to understand death.
I agree.
Well, and we hear that you have this skin secret.
Yeah.
You divulged to one of our producers that this was your favorite. So why is that the case? And what is it?
I love it because it's cheap. It's called CeraVe.
But
it's
it works.
available on Amazon.
Hey,
It is.
It actually is
so,
below.
It is so good, you guys. I have this friend from school who's a mom, and she's older than me, and she's a fetus. She looks 10 years younger than me.
yeah?
I was
When-
like,
when you
what the hell is going
So
on?
a fetus is someone that just looks very
Looks really
young.
young. Okay.
She's like, I do a swan dive on the daily. She slathers
Sure.
her boobs. She like lubes boobs with it. Decolletage, neck, face. She looks
Just head to toe.
so much younger than me, and she's older than me. So I started bathing in it. You can get it anywhere, and it's really just the best product. I think it's better than all the designer ones because
Yeah.
I've tried, these like $300 pots. And it does. I don't see a difference. This I see a difference because
Right.
it's so rich moisturizer.
Well,
Yeah, it's nice.
If that is the fountain of youth, then
Yeah,
I should
sign me
try
up.
it.
And
You
I
guys-
like the
I
scent.
think all the packaging is bullshit. You're with that other stuff. You're like paying for the little spatula that comes with
Right.
it and all that crap and the pedestal that it comes with.
Yeah.
This is just, it comes like like this.
Yeah.
It's just like
It's gonna last a long time. For
Yeah.
Sure. And guys, if you want to check it out as well, of course, you can check out the items that we're mentioning below in our style carousel.
Definitely.
So shop to get in on that fountain of youth.
Yes,
I like this guy too.
Yeah,
This
the
is-
rosebud salve,
Forget
we
your
love that.
$40 lip gloss. This rules. The only thing is sometimes the tin is not easy to
Open up, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is a brand new one, but sometimes it gets jammed. But it's worth it.
It
Yes.
really is. So Dakota's jump on that. Let's talk about some of the celebrity cameos that you have in your show, because one of them is Drew Barrymore, who's married to your
Yay!
brother.
Yes.
So what was it
Obsessed.
like working with Drew on Odd
was
Mom Out?
so much
There's a
fun.
cute picture of you guys.
She's my sister for life. We had the
Yeah.
best time ever. She's such a hard worker, but she's really a comic genius. And you see her in these movies, and I saw her do it in one take. I mean, you know when you watch a movie, they can do as many takes as they want. She's just such a natural.
She has good instinct.
I mean, I knew that anyway, but actually working with her, I was blown away. I was like, that's why you're a huge movie star. You're just a badass pro.
She is indeed.
Amazing. Well, I know that Sarah's saying that she can't stop laughing and crying. Truefish Gully adores you because you're yourself, and she loves that, as do we. So you're getting a whole lot of love from our Dakotas.
And guys,
Oh, love you, Dakota.
I know, and you can get so much more from Jill because she's got her sixth book coming out. It's called Sprinkle Glitter on My Grave. Frankie would kill me if we didn't mention that specifically because he was obsessed with some glitter.
And I'm obsessed with graves.
So
It's essays, it's comedic essays. I mean, I have trouble reading sometimes because I'm so tired that I get these big tomes from Amazon. I'm like, oh, it feels like homework.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is just meant to be light, funny
Fun.
reads for you to laugh on the pillow before you go to bed, and I think you'll dig it.
Awesome. Well, if you dig the
was,
show,
wait, was
you're
that a
gonna
pun? Was that a
Oh,
cemetery
yeah,
pun?
it
You'll
was.
dig it.
You'll dig it.
Well, I'm super excited to read it, so I can't wait for that to come out.
Exactly.
Aren't I a good mom?
So check it out below. It's available for pre-order now in the carousel below, along with a few other of your funny reads, seasons 1 and 2 of Odd Mom Out as well.
Yay.
So
Thank
check them
you
out, guys.
for tuning in.
Oh, are you kidding? You guys, when you watch
Thanks,
Odd Mom Out,
guys.
be prepared to not leave your apartment or your house until you finish watching it. It is that good.
A lot. It's really not about parenting. It's about keeping up. So a lot of our viewers are young girls like
So
you.
relatable.
And tons of like gorgeous gay guys come up on the street,
It's
and
so fun.
you know, young people who are moms. It's really not about parenting. So don't be scared by the title.
Yeah, you know, as you said, it's like it was really about surviving and just like being able to own who you are, and you do it beautifully. So thank you
you.
so much for being here for such a special episode of our show.
Yeah.
You guys,
Congratulations. You guys
thank
are drop dead gorgeous.
Thank you, as are you, and funny to boot. So you guys make sure you check out Odd Mom Out. It airs Mondays at 10 p.m. on Bravo. Like I said, be prepared to laugh until you cry.
Aw,
Thank you so
thank
much,
you,
Jill.
guys.